Accidentals are sharps, flats, and naturals. We use accidentals to change the pitch of a note. Each accidental has a different function. A sharp makes a note higher, a flat makes a note lower, and a natural returns the note to its original position. A sharp makes a note higher. Find C on the keyboard. Now, if we add a sharp in front of that C, the note will become C sharp, and the way that it sounds will also be changed. A flat will make a note lower, so the note D will become D flat. Find D on your keyboard. Now, if we put a flat in front of the D, the note becomes D flat. This is a semitone lower than D. A natural returns a sharp or flat to its original position. Here is the note F sharp on the staff. If we put a natural in front of that F sharp, it returns to being a normal F and will be here on the keyboard. Listen to how putting a sharp in front of the note changes the sound. Here is the note G. By putting a sharp in front of the note, we turn G into G sharp, which sounds like this. So G and G sharp. G sharp is written on the staff like this. Here is another example. Let's take the note F. If we put a sharp in front of F, we raise it, and it sounds like this. F becomes F sharp. F sharp is written on the staff like this. We can do exactly the same with flats. Here is the note G. If we put a flat in front of G, we lower it, and it becomes this. G becomes G flat. We write G flat on the staff like this. Now let's try drawing some sharps and flats on the staff. Here's a sharp, a flat, and a natural. A very important point to remember when you draw sharps and flats is that they have to come before the note. This is because we read music from left to right. The sharp or flat also has to be on the same line or space as the note, like this. A sharp on a line must have its two arms on either side of the line. A sharp in the space must have its two arms inside the two lines. The same can be said for flats. If your flat is on a space, make sure that you have the body of the flat inside the lines. If your flat is on a line, the body of the flat goes over the lines. How do we name notes which have accidentals in front of them? Have a look at the example below. The first note is F sharp. If I asked you to write the name of that note, you would put the letter F first, followed by the sharp after it. This works the same way we say 10 rand. It's written rand 10, but we say 10 rand. In the same way, we then say E flat and B flat. The flat or sharp comes after the note. And there you have it. Sharps, flats and naturals explained. Now go onto your worksheet with Mrs. Payne.